I'm going to turn it over to y'all if you would quickly introduce what your role is, and then let everybody fire away with questions.
I guess I'll start since I'm closest. My name's Dave Johnson. I'm the marketing director here at Six Flags America.
My name's Eric Hoppy. I'm the culinary manager here.
Yum.
Rick Howard, Chief Pointerouter.
Right.
Clarissa Brown, Director of Operations.
Eric Volcker, I'm the manager for rides, attractions, and park services.
Deniece Stokes, the communications manager.
Yay.
There's a question.
Oh, well, if anybody has any questions, don't hesitate. Raise a hand and yes, sir.
Are you ready to say anything new about Fright Fest this year? Is there going to be something new at Fright Fest? Or?
Yes, there's going to be plenty new about
there
Fright Fest. Most importantly, right now, you need to know is there's actually going to be a bonus weekend tacked on to the end. So,
Sweet. Does it involve November 1st or 2nd? First and second?
First, second, and third.
Birthday rides. Two of us here have birthdays.
Really?
I think all of us have birthdays.
What I would say is that Fright Fest will definitely look different on our midways. There will be a lot of new things to see, a lot of new things that you're going to want to photograph and take pictures with. We are going to have some tweaks inside some of our houses. There will not be a new house, but there will still be plenty that you will want to come and see and experience.
I noticed at the front the souvenir bottle holders. There's one there that looks like it's what is it? It looks like it's steampunk. Is there going to be a change in theme, or is there going to be a theme for Fright Fest that you're going
There will
forward,
be a change in theme. It will not be steampunk.
Okay, it just looked like steampunk though.
So last year, I think it was last year, you had done something with almost like a lie in a casket for a wall contest.
Yeah.
That seemed to have gone well.
That went amazingly well for us, and we are bringing it back this year. We're going to make a formal announcement about it on September 2nd, which is Labor Day, and it'll be the same, pretty much the same format where you go online to register. And the big difference this year is that, should I say what we're doing this year?
It's up to you. It's your thing.
Okay, so the big difference this
They
year.
won't tell anybody but about 3 million.
Yeah, so we're bringing it back this year with a twist. A really kind of unique and crazy twist. Because last year we did it was just 6 people in coffins. So we're adding a twist to that this year, and that's all I'll say about it.
2 per coffin?
We're adding a twist to it this
Cool.
year.
You're gonna fill the coffin with bugs.
And it'll still be a 30-hour challenge.
Nice. That was so cool. It really was. And everybody at work was like, "Are you gonna do it?" And I'm like, everybody heard about it. It was just amazing. That was sweet. Do you guys ever have, Eric? Do you guys ever have a plan for having something like some unique food item that, like, you know, because some of the parks have some like Dole Whip. They have these things and they're just going like nuts. Is there something in the works at Six Flags for that?
Yes, I mean, we're always trying to keep on track of different fads and trends going on. So, I mean, whenever the opportunity presents itself, we do it. It all depends on the equipment that we have and that if it's something easily we can put in. And also that involves the investment, Dole Whip, you need a special machine and all that for. But we're always looking at different things, looking at different food shows and things that we can bring in, and whether introduce it as an LTO or run it for a full year. So we're always trying to look at different things.
The stuff you did for 4th of July was amazing.
Limited time offer.
I was going to mention that. I mean, it was here during 4th Fest, standing with the grill cart. That was phenomenal.
That jerk chicken was. That jerk chicken was the best bite of food I've ever had in this park. So.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Would you guys have any advice for young people who love amusement parks and are looking to start shaping career paths and things like that? What kind of advice would you give to people?
SixFlagsJobs.com.
Yes. We are hiring right now for Fright Fest, so, and that's all across the board, all different departments, not just for our entertainment department, but we're hiring for culinary and maintenance, and so wherever you think that you may want to get a start, you do have to be at least 16 years old. I think at least 16 to apply.
There's some that are 15.
Okay.
But most are 16. But just, I mean, if you can get into a park and start working, that's where, I mean, because you have the ability to, usually to switch departments, you'll find where you feel like you belong. I mean, several of us here work at different parks, different roles, whether it's revenue generating or operations. So
There's some folks.
there's an opportunity for anybody, no matter what you want to study in college, what you studied in college. It's like a small town, so we've got a job.
And don't limit yourself necessarily to one area. I mean, we've all worked in so many different areas. I think I've worked in just about every division that Six Flags has to offer. So
That's just today.
and just today, so just because you really enjoy one thing, still get out there and learn as much as you can while you're at the park, and so you can truly find your niche and what you really want to do if you feel like being in a park is your career path.
Emulating what they say, schooling and college, there's tons of us. There are people who have teaching degrees and business degrees and history degrees. I know so many colleagues that they went to college, and while they were in college, they started working at Six Flags, and they found out that Six Flags was going to be their new home. So, if you're looking for something specific, do what you love. And once you're in the industry and working, on a ride or in culinary, or even starting off as a sweeper in the streets here, you never know how far that can go and what that can do for you.
And the experiences that you experience and things you learn are invaluable. It can literally take you anywhere.
Everywhere.
And I always say, if you work here and do well, I mean, you can literally go anywhere.
And to Eric's point, talking about, do what you love and things like that, there are many, many people throughout all of Six Flags, between Canada, North America, and Mexico, and we are expanding internationally, but just between the three continents here, that they started out working at Six Flags when they were 15 and 16 years old, and now they're directors and they're vice presidents and things like that. So I've never seen a company like this before, where so many, many people get their job very early on and they stay throughout their entire career.
And I'll add as a final note,
It's everybody, right?
I'm trying to add something new.
We're all very passionate.
It is good to start, in high school or college. You kind of transition into full time. You get to know people before you graduate, and this company is surprisingly small on the inside, so you get to know many people. The same is true for the entire industry. So, I've been in this industry for
How long, Dave? How long?
Go for it.
some years, I guess.
Since he was 10.
You tend to see a lot of the same faces. So, as long as you stick around, you have a lot of paths open to you within a company like Six Flags or beyond. So, it's
how many people work here? Total FTEs in the park.
FTEs?
Either one.
About 2,000.
2,000.
Close to 100 of those are full-time that work year-round.
So, related question, Mary. Satisfy some idle curiosity I had from the conversation yesterday. Who here, obviously, everyone sitting on stage there, has at some point in the past worked for a company?
Has not?
Has, obviously, because you're current employees. But who here in the audience actually has been a write-off or worked for the park? I'm just curious how many there are.
Wow.
Yeah, but you got fired.
Well, this is my first theme park ever.
That was him. Never got fired.
This is my first theme park ever, so I've never done it before, and it's been great.
I was offered a job here once.
Only once?
I know you guys won't say, but how do you guys know what's going to be announced next week?
Of course.
It's not so
Of course.
I don't know how.
It is probably the worst kept secret.
I don't know it, so you can share the secret.
Who in the room doesn't know what they're getting?
Yeah, I
into?
saw, but you gotta wait to announce.
Everybody knows.
Keep watching our Facebook page.
I didn't
'cause
think
we
so.
still got more to come.
I thought we were just getting a new hose.
Yeah, we've still
You know
got
that
more to
stick
come.
that I've been asking for?
What's Great Adventure getting?
New ride. They're getting a new ride.
Maybe.
Cool.
Maybe?
Maybe.
I thought so. I don't know. Maybe a parking lot.
Yeah, they really need a parking lot.
I don't know. I've been watching those clues though.
Yeah.
Very good.
So the clues.
What are the clues? The clues?
All the clues. I don't know. You guys
cray
see
cray.
clues? I don't know.
We have some video clues coming up for you guys next week.
And there's some signs around Gotham that have been
We
removed.
saw them.
It took a while for some people to see it, basically. We got it.
Any other things other than whatever the new thing is next year going to happen? Like improvements and things? The front gate, are we going to see more of those things going? Yeah. That really looks great.
We are going to try and hire about 2,000 people next year, though. That's pretty big. It's a big thing happening next year.
But that would really looks quite impressive.
Yeah, I like what Sam's. I like taking
You
down
put a real
the,
therein horn on the train?
unnecessary extra.
Take a boost.
windows.
So clean.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some electrical running that kind of prevents us from doing everything. So, moving.
This is like new ride related, but
Speak up, speak up.
so when you're like planning new rides, do you ever look at the market around? Like, let's say you're not going to put a dive coaster in because Busch Gardens has one. You look at the market and see like what is different in the area that would set you apart from like King's Dominion or Busch Gardens.
Dave can add on here, but we definitely take a look at what's going on around the area. I mean, just because somebody else has, obviously we put in Wonder Woman. It was a few years after King's Dominion put in their flyer. But, we won't. It won't prevent us from putting one in, but we try not to do it within a few years of when they were.
Yeah, we're not always able to know exactly what our competitors are going to do in any given year, but we, like you, have a pretty good idea. And fortunately, we haven't, as far as I know, introduced the same type of ride in the same year. That would be a little more of a challenging communication issue there. But it is nice when one of our competitors builds first, like in the case of that Wonder Woman type ride. We were able to build one taller, I believe, or at least better. I would say it's better.
They're just taller. Yours is better. Mm-hmm.
The reversal back to 8 cars on Mindy Racer, is that just something so you have parts, or is that
It's a speed efficiency.
speed? That's what I thought.
On the note of
Yeah.
not installing a ride similar to a photo park, do you feel like the manufacturers get involved to try to prevent that from happening? Or do you feel like it's just a coincidence?
Well, I mean, there are multiple manufacturers that have similar type rides, so I think it's probably just been a coincidence.
Can you speak up some, please?
Last year, you had Apocalypse. You transitioned to Firebird. Really much better. How long did it take for you guys to plan to do that transition? And can you describe some of the challenges that you faced when you overcome in making the transition for an existing ride?
Nice.
That's a great question. Okay, so that's maybe the hardest question in 10 years. I would say that I started the process with corporate engineering 18 months ago, maybe 2 years. So we kicked it around, got some costs from B&M, then we went through all the proper approvals with our corporate board of directors, and that kind of got that launched. As far as challenges, I think the biggest thing was probably theming. Apocalypse is certainly one of our better themed rides in the park, following what was there before that was Skull Mountain, which is another very heavily themed ride. So trying to balance that and still have a well-themed ride. It's pretty much after the apocalypse is over, so it gets a lot of green space and trees. And some of the stuff we plan now will pay off till next year. But I'm trying to beautify the area.
When you guys buy a new coaster, are you buying a pre-designed schematic, a blueprint, or are you in the dialogue where do you design it and they kind of build it?
We don't design it.
Yeah.
We've certainly done both. We've had.
You have input into it.
Yes. Yes, but it's a collaborative effort.
It's just kind of a fun question. If budget and land issues were not a constraint, what kind of ride would you bring to
I didn't hear the question. You repeat it?
If budget and land was not an issue, what type of ride would we bring to the park?
Probably a good one to just hear everybody's opinion on that. Massive B&M, I would imagine.
I take one of those.
Yeah, you're gonna take one of those. B&M gig. That'd be one. Non-coaster, I would say an indoor dark ride.
This park really benefits from one of those. This park would really benefit from one of those.
The Justice League rides are fun too.
Oh, we'll do that.
There'll be an offering plate by the way.
I'll be sure to clean it out at the end.
You're letting this guy get off easy. Where's all the food questions?
Yeah, last year was the year of food questions.
What's new for next year in food?
Depends on how much he allows me to have.
There you go.
No, I mean, as I answered earlier, I mean, we're always looking at different trends and fads and everything and what we can offer. Of course, real estate sometimes is an issue and what we can fit into an existing building or convert another building that may be lacking in sales and seeing what we can do and push the envelope and find something that everybody's going to like as well. Unfortunately, for those that don't know, I came from New Jersey, so I was up there for many years. And we launched some things that we thought were great and everybody loved it, but then it just didn't sell. You always have to look at that, and also you don't want to take up a location and put on a menu that people aren't, or it's not very popular, because then it's going to flood other places, and you're going to have longer lines other places. So we try to do a good job of spreading things out and looking at different menu items, going to different food shows, and like I said, just trying to keep on top of different trends.
You did a good job with trying to get people refills of soda quicker. I've noticed that, so continue to do that, right? That's a good thing. Is it intentional that your opening time of restaurants may not be the same time every day? Maybe an obvious question, but typically it's 11:30, I think, on most operating days. Is it sometimes not till noon?
Yeah, so I mean, again, it depends on the revenue stream and everything. I mean, obviously, stuff in the back of the park isn't going to get paid anyway. So we try to prioritize front of the park, and then also from a labor standpoint, when we can get people in, and we do have a lot of younger workers, so you have to work within their time constraints. So wherever we can maximize their hours and how much we can be open, we try to do so. So where possible, we try to be open for the full dining allotment. But like I said, some locations, it's better wait till noon, because by the time you get people in and actually cook and get prepped up, it's better to open at noon than.
I mean, up front, like today, I thought a couple places open later than I thought they would.
Yeah, it's probably honestly, but we try to stay on it. Different challenges at different times. We've managed to open right on time, but two are the best as soon as we get the staff and everything's ready out.
Cheesesteak is my favorite.
Thank you.
Any update on the ordering and the app?
Have not heard any updates now. I know they're still developing, and it's something that we don't want to push out yet until we're fully ready. So we're doing a lot of testing in our corporate offices, and before we roll it out and start doing a limited trial, and then once we feel fully confident, then we'll roll it out. Again, we don't want to roll something out that's not ready yet.
Yeah.
And notice that efficiency has improved in the restaurants to be able to do that. Can you talk to us a little bit about what infrastructure improvements you've made or what happened there to
Yeah, so definitely it all depends on what we're budgeting each year. We're always trying to look at different things, different equipment. equipment that's out there that can speed up a process or redesigning a kitchen. Because of the mobile ordering and anticipating that coming up, we have been able to put a lot of funding into different locations that haven't been touched in years. So it could be better fryers, it could be better grills, that we have clamshell grills that will come down and cook from both sides, so we push out the burgers a lot quicker, and also maintain the same quality. So that's something we're always looking at, trying to make cool.
I think adding giant rockets to the dining room will certainly help balance the load of the restaurant. And adding macho nacho, all that kind of balances the load.
Did you guys have the chicken at Macho Nacho? The cilantro chicken?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It's good.
Yeah, and the marketing is it. What is the best approach or the best medium that you use to get the most? What is the best feedback?
Increasingly, it's probably no surprise, it's digital.
Yeah.
So anything that is directly delivered to the consumer that we can target with regard to the demographics, the locations, things like that, whether or not you're a pass holder or a member, we can tailor the message. So there's a lot of ways that we can eliminate wasted dollars in our media by focusing on those direct delivery, digital, addressable television, things like that.
You still use television and radio?
We do
Yeah.
use broadcast.
Yeah.
You know, it's a good kind of blanket medium when, for instance, we're opening for the season and things like that. But when we have specific messages for specific audiences, digital is, and we're certainly not alone. I think we're seeing that in the larger trends, media trends. You know, broadcast, radio, and to some degree, television is being challenged by.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering if you still did it. Not being local, I don't hear. But your social media, I mean, your Instagram and things are very well done.
Thank you.
Wow, thank you for
They're
that.
fun, yeah.
And to even add to what Dave said about how marketing uses digital, so what I do is I take those marketing messages and then I try to incorporate that into TV, because that is the one medium that tells our story the absolute best. Because they've got those moving pictures, they send people out and you see them screaming and laughing and having a great time. So people see that and they think, oh my God, I gotta get there so that I can do the same thing with my family. So marketing and PR, and you know, I can't speak for other theme parks, but I can say within the Six Flags company, we work like this every single day.
I'll say Deniece has done a really good job working with the team this year and getting more POVs out there as well, and delivering very visual guest experiences as they're out there. And I think that's really awesome. Every time she comes to me, it's like, I need a coaster early, and I was like, today. But I think those are great in just building a content library to use. Yeah.
Fun. I did a question about your photo pass. The other parks have a company-wide photo pass, but you guys aren't on it?
Yes, they are.
No? Okay.
Not all parks. Great Adventure doesn't use the same.
I was told you weren't on it.
Well, Cedar Fair does the same thing.
You don't have the experts in front of you that are on the topic, but I
Dorney,
believe there's a couple
Michigan
different
Adventure,
independent
and
systems.
Valley Fair.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Don't quite talk to each other, not yet.
Yeah. I showed this and they,
How beautifully Deniece back mounted.
Yeah.
Not buried somewhere in mulch.
Our sign shop actually took the time and they, thought about what would look best and how to present that. So really, it's hats off to those guys in our sign shop that came up with the design and everything. And I kept like, look, guys, I need something out there. This has been sitting at my desk forever. They're like, okay, just let us take our time so we can really do it right.
And they did.
And I think they certainly hit a home run with that.
One of the best presentations of the plaque I've seen.
Beautiful.
The only way it would be better if it was actually one of the little mini
The sign shop and the carpenters assembling it too. And one thing we wanted to do, it would have been easy to just attach it to the building, but it's good to keep it out of arm's reach a little bit so that those who are waiting in line, for instance, don't turn to that for some entertainment. I mean, if they want to read it for entertainment, that's fine, but unfortunately, not everyone keeps it there.
Will we see Cursed come back in version 3 this
Yes.
Fright Fest?
I hope he wrote it so it's not the same format as.
Time will tell.
That's a
It's
very
like
nice
different storyline, same format.
I've seen a draft of the script, and I think that you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, that was very nice, and I enjoyed when they did the Christmas thing too. That was quite impressive.
Oh yeah, that was great.
I'm looking forward to Cursed 3 because 1 and 2 were pretty good. 1 was like, that first one was.
Oh, that first one.
The first one.
And
So we're definitely.
We do want Luke to come back.
You do what?
Luke.
Oh, he's hysterical.
Yeah.
We do miss him.
Luke was a character.
Yes.
To say the least. But did you guys know that the actors for Cursed are some of them are Broadway actors?
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
So that just goes to show the level of talent and the caliber of talent that we get that come through this park. We get Broadway actors that want to come here and work with us on the weekends, and then they go back and spend Monday through Friday in New York City. So that's a big deal
Guess
for the
Stephanie
park.
was huge with that. And Mark coming all the way from the West Coast.
I just wish I could get them to do interviews with TV. And that's what I'm working on. Because nobody knows that our actors and singers and stuff come from New York City to do this. So I think that's a great story idea and helps to sell our shows during Fright Fest.
As far as the Awakening, is there going to be anything new with the Awakening that we can be privy to?
Has it ever been the same twice?
Don't go. You're right. I really liked the way they tied the Awakening to the stunt show last year. That was quite nice.
Craig's got quite the mind with that stuff. Craig has quite the mind when it comes to that stuff. He just twisted.
Uh-oh. Internal.
Oh no,
So personally, I think the best shows we put on are during Holiday in the Park, especially the one we do in the Grand Theater. Are we gonna get the one from 2 years ago, or are we gonna get a new one this year?
So the HIP Grand Show will be a new show this year.
Oh, I was about to say, that one 2 years ago was the best show I've ever seen at this
Home
park.
for the holidays. It was a fantastic show.
Oh, I was trying to think of what was it.
Those are
for the holidays.
That was the
That's
same.
the same. The person who wrote that is the same one who writes the Curse shows.
Yep.
Okay.
Any new things for Holiday in the Park that you can speak of?
New light bulbs.
Lots of light bulbs.
More?
New people hanging the light bulbs.
More light bulbs?
There's new people hanging lights this year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We've actually already started. It's already started.
More light bulbs this year?
More light bulbs. Lots of strands of lights on order. So many lights. Eric's looking forward to helping with that too.
So many lights.
Is there any additional pressure since the folks down the road started doing it?
Pressure in terms of.
As far as the presentation, is it expanded because of the local market, or?
No, I think it's gonna pretty much be the same.
Yeah, just gonna
Cool.
focus on doing what we do and continuing to do it well.
If it gets extra cold, can you leave that fire on? Firebird.
And this is only our third year for Holiday in the Park, so it's still a little bit, still in the introductory phase to the market as well.
This is fourth year.
Yeah.
This will be the
Fourth year.
Oh, 16,
We've
17.
done 3.
We did it in 15?
No, 16, 17, 19.
Oh, so,
That damn math every time.
See, the chief Pointerouter is pointing it out.
Anyone have one last question?
What happened to all the pretzel machines? Yeah, what? The pretzel machines.
Oh, that's a weird question.
Should only find them in one place now.
They're out there.
Okay.
This time of year, they start leaving early for school too, I think. They are out
They
there.
gotta go back to college.
So we're switching them out as we have some that stopped working. So we have a vendor that can work with them, try to replace them. Otherwise, Colonial has it on the Coke location. She had it, and Gotham should still have it.
Thank you all so much for for sharing some insight behind the park with us, answering our curiosities. Really appreciate you taking the time to share with us.
Thanks.
For y'all, I have some door prizes and some other things. Who likes prizes?
Hate them.
I'm a big
Who
prize
never wins a
lover.
door?
I love some prizes.
I've never seen anybody win a door.
So I had a few auction items, I have a few prizes. So I'm going to start with prizes. So if I call your name, because I've been select from the little area here. I have some wildwood wood and
Okay.
do you know what this is off of? Do you know what that's off of?
A roller coaster.
Do you know what that is?
What's is that?
Is that
Roar,
a
I
You
think.
know what this is?
guide wheel?
It's a guide wheel.
It's an upstop wheel.
Off of...
No, it's an upstop.
It looks wooden.
It's either roar.
It looks like
It's an upstop. It's the same train.
So it's off of either one. Same.
It's off of both.
They transferred it halfway through the wear.
We're too fast on roars. We switched it up to a wild one to extend the life of it.
Thank you guys for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Zim's one.
Already?
All right, I'll pick the. Oh, I thought you had things in a bag to pick.
I do. I'll pass them over.
What are they sharing pictures of over there?
I wonder who's going to get that.
All right. Shannon, I want to take a minute and thank our volunteers within our region because honestly, we wouldn't be here today without the amazing team that I get to work with. I'm on our regional rep team. So I want to take a minute and ask our assistant rep team to stand up. Jennifer Bach. John Mellett. Corey Brown. Nicholas Ringus.
Who's that?
And Shannon Somerville's not here yet, but she's coming to the event tonight.
No, she's
And
not.
a few of our other regulars on the regional rep volunteer team are Bill and Maria Griswold
Yay.
and Luke Reynolds.
Luke.
Luke come by and smile because he's our YouTube guy.
Use the camera, Luke.
And I want to thank some people who stepped up to help with the day of events activities today because it does. As much as we do behind the scenes and as much as the park does for us, thank you so much, Deniece, for answering all my emails, my many, many emails to plan the event. I want to thank today's volunteers, William Caldarn, Dan Lewis, Tyreek Monroe, and Steve Spencer.
Yeah.
And Danny Barnes, I have you, and I feel like I'm missing somebody else. If I missed you, thank you, thank you.
Us
I did.
too.
It's not because I forgot y'all, it's because I'm careless with my notes. We do have 51 people here with us today from 4 states and DC. So who's here for their very first ACE event ever? I know we have a few people. Look at that! Yay. Welcome, and who's here as a guest of an ACE member? Thank you. I hope you're having a great day and will think about joining us in the future. And I know we have some first-time Six Flags America visitors today too. Right? Yes! And just so you stay up to date with the rest of the evening activities, we did chop off part of the itinerary. There is evening ERT, even though your badge does not reflect that. Be sure to text Firebird to 84483, and you can get a reminder 15 minutes before every activity. So you can pick and choose what you want to be part of. But Firebird to 84483.
What time is that ERT start?
9 o'clock.
We're at?
The roller coaster. We're riding the Batmobile.
What time is the show?
What time is it? 5:30.
All right, so who played the little get to know an ACE member game at registration? Anybody else have a card that didn't give it to me? All right, well then I'm just going to give you both a prize. Thank you for participating. So David Rager and Tyreek Monroe. Deniece has...
I've got 2 tickets for each person to go to any U.S. park.
So thank you for supporting. So I encourage you all at the next event. You're playing and never know what to get.
that means that,
And you do a Six Flags
if you're a
card.
member or a season pass holder, with these tickets, you don't have to wait for the bring a friend offers. You can bring a friend anytime you want. Oh wait, you stay there, I'll pass them back.
Yeah.
So what, did they learn something new about somebody? David, what'd you learn new about somebody?
What did I learn?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, you gotta wait now, wait a minute.
You might want to rethink giving them that.
Let's see here.
Let's see. David met somebody that doesn't have a Six Flags Seasons pass.
Oh.
And
who would that person be? I need to escort you guys to.
it's a good
personal. You get
Whose
personal
name is
escort
mentioned the
with that.
most on those?
Let's see.
There's only two.
And Tyreek met someone
Excuse
from
me
a
for
different
reaching
state
over, you
from
say?
him. And oh, that's funny. Both of them met William on the regional rep team. I love it. And David met Steven, who's a new ACE member, and Tyreek met Paul, who's a new ACE member. So awesome. So I have, after this at 2:30, we're having a final cake eating contest to come and laugh at your fellow members. If you signed up, we're going to have 6 participants, so come see me when you first get there. I have Nigel Monroe, Tyreek Monroe, Nia Brooks, Corey Brown, Steve Spencer, and Facilios Ringus. All right, now
For silly.
let's do some auctions.
Ooh, auction.
All right. All right, so the way the auction works, because we do have some new people, you don't have to be an ACE member to win the auction. We take credit cards, cash and check, and you choose where the money goes. So the money can go to the ACE archives, it can go to the Preservation Fund, or it can go to the National Roller Coaster Museum and Archives. So when you fill out the form, you'll get to pick where you're sending it to. So how about we start at $10 for the celebrating 45 years, and a huge thank you to Sam Marks for donating the banner for
$10
the auction.
right here.
We've got $10. Do we have 15? $15. Anybody want to celebrate 45 years?
You want to bet on your own banner?
This flew right in the park. It is in the park. It's not something they.
Yes.
Which part?
This part.
This part. Do we have 15? Do we have 20? We've got 15 in the back. Anybody 20 for the a flagpole, correct? That would have been a flagpole?
Yeah.
Yes. So we're at 15. Anybody 20? All right, we've got 20. All right, do I have 25? 25 for celebrating 45 years.
Really durable.
25.
25. All right, we have $25. Do I have 30?
Great adornment.
All
It's
right.
two-sided also.
Oh, that's a good point.
Oh.
It is.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Wow.
So just think you could room divider. You can find functionality for random banners in your house. So we are at 25. Do we have 30? We have 30. All right, do we have 35? All right, we have 30 going once. 30 going twice. 30 banners going home with you. Afterwards, if you'll just see me at the end, we get the paper. What's his name? Blanking on your last name. Thank you. I knew it was a P and I'm like, prize. Yes. All right. All right. And that All right, next up we have an apocalypse. Oh, there it is.
Way back there.
Way back there.
Well, at least you can see it.
Everybody can see? All right, and we're going to do them in 3 separate auctions.
Which one?
Let's start with the number 3 because it's the smallest. Random. So, and is that, what kind of material do we have, Dave, on that? All right, there you go. You can tell.
It's a
Hard.
aluminum sandwiched plastic.
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
Okay, so we've got durable. All right.
Might be sharp.
So, hung at the ride right?
Yeah,
Yes.
one of the
The
few
gate
gates.
things, yeah.
It was a gate.
Air gate.
So it's a gate.
Oh, right.
Hanger. So we're going to start the auction. Let's start it at $10. And who wants to take it home for $10? I have 10. Do I have 15? I have 15. Do I have 20? Well, I think my son. I see the hand just like. All right, we're at 15 for the gate sign. Do I have 20? I have 20. Do I have 25 for number 3 gate?
This is a collector's item
Yes,
because the ride does not exist anymore.
exactly.
Sort of.
If we all survive, yeah.
Not the apocalypse. All right. Was it 20?
Unless you didn't write it.
We're 20? We're 20.
think it was
Yeah, 20. Sorry, I lose track. Do I have 25 for the gate sign? I have 25. Do I have 30? I'm at 25. 30? All right. 25 going once. 25 going twice. Sold. Number 3 is yours. $25, right?
I think it's this weather that just, you don't want to think if you don't have to think.
All right, and we'll go for the apocalyptic symbol there in the middle.
It's a biohazard sign.
Yes. Same thing.
All right, so I'll
And that
see
was-
my consistency.
what-
Let's see, we are.
Made of many different
Yeah.
materials.
I can't
Was
tell
that-
what it's made out of, but it's got some weight to it. So we'll start at $10 for that because I'm
Was it on the
consistent.
fence?
I have $10. Do I have 15? 15. I have 15. I have 20. I'm at 20. Do I have 25? I have 25. Do I have 30?
Is there?
25 for the apocalypse. I have 25. All right. Do I have 30? Oh, you're 30. That's right. See, I wasn't made to do this. 30. I have 30. Do I have 35? I have 35. Do I have 40? I have 40. Do I have 45? I'm standing at 40. Do I have 45? Anyone $45? All right. 40 going once. 40 going twice. I have 45.
Yay!
I have 45. Do I have 50 for the apocalypse sign? 50 anyone?
That was on the ride fence.
It was.
Oh, do I have it?
No, Tyreek has, so I'm at 50. Y'all are at 50 now. All right, we're at 50. Do I have 55?
It's a collector's item.
We heard that.
I'm at 55.
I think I've heard this.
Anyone 55?
You can use it to strain your pasta.
All right, we're at 50.
look great above your
50
toilet.
going once.
Put it on your bathroom door.
50 going twice.
That'd be a good fun.
Sold. $50.
Put it right above your toilet.
Can you send a
Dude,
text or
I already
everybody
have
has a
one.
phone?
Oh, you do? Cool.
I have it in my room.
Okay.
Take your time.
I worked on the ride last year. They gave me one after the day it closed.
That's nice. I have the sign from the inside the gift shop. It was over the pantry. Full logo and stuff.
I got the one from the off roof.
All right, now let's do the number 7.
Ooh, row 7 doesn't exist on
Row
Firebird.
7 does not exist anymore.
Row 7, yes, it's the row that's gone. Last
So-
row of apocalypse.
That row really took its last stand.
Yes, it fell with the apocalypse. Number
Is that-
7 went away. So
is-
let's start at $10 for number
Is it
7.
one-sided? Is it one-sided?
It's one-sided,
Okay.
and I have $10. That's the back. It's a little sticky. $10. I have $10. Do I have 15? I have 15. Do I have 20? I got 20 back here. Do I have 25? I have 25. Do I have 30? I have 30 in the back. Do I have 35? You're 35, David? All right, I'm at 35 for the number 7 sign. 35?
Come on,
do I
think
have
of all
40?
those
I have
ears
40?
that don't hurt today.
All right, do I have 45?
They hurt during Apocalypse
All
too.
right, we're standing at 40. 45. 45 for number 7. Do I have 50? All right, $50. Sorry, 45.
7 is a lucky number.
45 going once. 45 going twice. Sold to David. All right, I have 2 more things. All right, again, we at with that, David?
45.
Thank you.
Right?
So you at
144.
12.
12.
Next
So you
up,
at $10.
I have, thank you again, Sam Marks.
A box.
He donated a New Mexico Rattler media kit. And in it is a button, a t-shirt, and an information folder from Cliffs with the artwork for Iron Rattler on it.
When was this?
New Mexico Rattler.
Trivia question. I know
New Mexico
you
Rattler.
probably know the answer. What distinguishes that ride? What's a special?
It's the last CCI, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They didn't even really finish it,
They didn't
did they?
finish it, but they started it.
Yeah.
So this is a shirt? Is it? Yeah,
T-shirt,
shirt. And it is a button to go with it. Do we need to know?
I would keep it in its wrap.
Yeah.
Just because it's a
Can-
collector's
Can you distinguish what size it is? I don't recall.
Another collector's item.
All right. So
2002.
2002. All right. And the last Custom Coaster International company started before they went away. That's a nice way to say that.
Before they apocalypsed.
Yes, before the apocalypse. All right, let's start the bidding at $20. $20 for the Iron Rattler media kit. Anybody have a passion for this?
It's brand new.
And it's still in the package.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a good
$20.
ride.
All
It's
right.
rare you find collector's items still in the package.
Coaster Walter White rode the most.
All right, I'll give you. Let's start at $10. Who was $10 for the Iron Rattler?
The New Mexico Rattler.
Wrong Six Flags Park. New Mexico Rattler. $10. Anyone for the media kit? $10. Really? Oh, all right. Corey, I have $10. Anybody?
All right,
15. $15.
What size
I have
is that?
15.
Tim feels better.
I can't tell you because I'd have to open it.
I think it's an XL, but I'm not.
But it looks big. It looks like it's kind of thick too. Is it long sleeve?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I haven't opened it.
Don't open it.
I'm not gonna open it. I'm not gonna open it.
We're gonna see if there's any info, but no info. All right. So front, do I have 25?
Oh wait, I can tell you what size it is. I'll tell you what size it is for extra $5 on that. It's XL.
All right, there we go. Okay, so XL, so we're at 25 in the front. Do I have 30? $30 for the New Mexico Rattler. All right, we're standing at 25. All right, 25 going once, 25 going twice. Sold.
Right.
It's $5 to read that.
She does media kits, so she can look and see how they did it. Yeah.
Have you kept that in the box the whole time?
Yeah.
That should have been more of a selling point.
All right. Does anybody, I have one last auction, but if anybody needs coaster cards to spread the word of ACE, I have extras with me, so just grab me throughout the day, grab them from the front, spread the word of ACE. Thank you. That's how many of you in this room found it, because of a conversation in line, right? So keep having these conversations and building our amazing club. And lastly, we have Wicked Cyclone, another flag banner that flew in the park at Six Flags New England in the summer of 2015. So let's start at $10.
Winkle.
Double-sided Wicked Cyclone. I have $10. Do I have 15? I have $15 for Tyreek in the back. Do I have 20? I have 20. Do I have 25? 25 in the back. Do I have 30? Anybody 30? I have 30 for Wicked Cyclone. Do I have 35?
Thank you.
All right, 35. Do I have 40? 40 for Wicked Cyclone? I have 40. Do I have 45? I'm at 45. 45?
That's the Iron Rattler.
That was much better.
40 going
Right
once?
side, I believe.
40 going twice? Sold. $40.
All right, thank you.
For getting the stuff out of my apartment.
Oh, it's in the trunk. So.
So who signed up for the funnel cake eating contest? 1,
Not me.
2, 3, 4, 5. Oh,
Maybe one
six
more.
is okay.
Yes.
Tasting.
All right, the glass door prizes, y'all. All right, come on up, Tyreek Monroe.
Hey, come on, grab something.
William Good. William Griswold.
Man.
For show?
Rigged.
Rigged.
Send him the bill. Just take it. You don't even know what it is. Just wanted to be on stage.
All right, come on up. Let's see who I've got. Corey Brown.
Ooh.
Luke Reynolds.
Luke.
Shannon Monroe. And Stephen Brassley. Braisley? Which way is it?
What is it? Oh, yeah.
I got a paperweight.
Yeah.
Hey, you got, I'm going to start doing the payments on the auction.
If you want to auction, come up here. I'll bring the camera.
Okay, there's the scavenger hunt. Okay, yes.
Elizabeth. No, one form has to go for every item. Thing. Yeah, sure get mad at me when I do funny financial things.
Elizabeth.
Oh, good.
Elizabeth.
Hear my name.
So, do not forget your wrong time for the show.
Thank you. Yes, that's right, y'all. I put on your itinerary. The show was at 5 o'clock. The show is at 5:30. So we're good to arrive at 5:10, 20 minutes before?
Yes.
Okay, so 5:10. Show up for the reserved seating, not 4:40 like I put on the badge. 5:10 for the show. Show's at 5:30. So that shifts our bumper cars. ITOT. I just gave you my extra pen.
Yep.
So the ITOT for bumper cars will be immediately following the show. So whenever the show concludes, we'll just head over to bumper cars for an ITOT there. And then there's an ITOT at French Quarter Flyers at 8:30. If you're a teen or tween and your family, you're invited at 6:15 to in front of this theater to kick off the scavenger hunt. You're gonna meet the Griswolds there.
Clark and Ellen.
Hey, the funny thing is, my middle name is actually Ellen.
Oh my God! That's funny. That is funny.
And then
My first name is Clark, middle name.
and then you're gonna meet Tyreek. At the end of the scavenger hunt, he'll have the prizes and figure out our winner. 8:30 French Quarter Flyers, 9 o'clock head over to Gotham City for ERT at Joker's Jinx and Superman. Yes.
3 o'clock.
Oh, yes, and 3 o'clock, right after the funnel cake eating contest, head over to the Ace Landmark plaque that we were talking about. If you haven't seen it, looks great. But Sam Marks is going to do a history tour and take you around the park and talk about things have changed, what's original, and give you a little bit of insight into that. So meet Sam at 3 o'clock.
Can I say something?
Yes.
If you're going to attend the tour, it might behoove you to pull up on your phone the wiki page for Six Flags America. I'm not going to be covering a lot of what's on the Wikipedia page. I'm going to pretty much more talk about things and where they used to be and original buildings and changes and things like that. So, but there will be a little bit of that in there. So, anyway.
So you can talk about up and away used to be?
And the last four prizes go to Danny Barnes. What? So Danny, Mia Brooks.
Can you use the bag with the regular attendees?
Sam Marks.
I take it all back.
This is where you get an auction item.
Yeah.
And Evangelist Ringus.
Oh, shoot.
I have a feeling you're going to draw another name. Jennifer Bond. There we go. All right. Thank you, everybody. to the celebration stage, which is the outdoor one, right?
Which one is
Yeah.
celebration?
Yes.
The one that's not used anymore.
It's right around here by Pirates Flight.
Yes, head on over there to join in the funnel cake eating fun and see your fellow ACE members. 3 o'clock history tour with Sam Morris. No, they're for the scavenger hunt.
Okay, we'll go to that.
Yeah, let me find it. Where are you? Where are you?
That's where Block Party was.
I'll look.